Oh, welcome back. Welcome. In my timeline, it's been like 6 seconds. But in yours, it might be a few hours or a few days. Alright, this is part 6 of Unity of Command 2. Our playthrough, where we just get to play through it. Which is different than what you might expect from Sir Squire content. But it gets me more experience in understanding the games, and gets you some exposure to the games that we're going to then have in a viewer select format, which can add extra layers to these games. So in the last episode, we took out Sicily, captured it all, and then we started looking at the scenario, and now we're actually going to get into the scenario, Avalanche. Alright. We're just looking at our main objectives, Napoli and Foggia. Now our secondary objectives are going to be interesting. We've got Brindisi for more supplies. Then we have to take that by turn 3 and hold it. So we might have to push in more troops over here. Alright, then we've got Crotone. So Croton. We should be able to take that by turn 3. But also the Gialla del Colle airfield by turn 3 as well. So early on, it's all going to be about punching up along, taking out the south as quickly as possible. Now then we got Barry by turn 2, 3, 4, sorry. Yeah, turn 4. But then we get a huge amount of breathing room. So realistically, Salerno should be a main landing just to kind of draw the enemy's attention away from further south, where our main pushes will be at the start, trying to quickly capture all these areas. And that's where the motor pool could come in. Nope, they're way out of range. Just kidding. That's where I could wish that the motor pool could come in. But it won't. So, yeah. The goal... So, with Salerno, the Americans will just take Salerno and start establishing some kind of a line along from Napoli to Foggia, with the idea being to just be really annoying to the enemy, so that they will hopefully not have a lot of units, or even pull away their units from the south. And that would happen from their main supply line is moving through Salerno. We'll cut the first one. And if we take Foggia, that actually cuts both their supply lines. So I can see why that's a major objective. And Napoli cuts their supply lines. So it's a good axis to aim for. Now, of course, then there's the whole breaching the Gustav line. That's not going to be a main... Oh, Ortona 1. What's that? Ah. Okay. I mean, these are objectives, technically. Hopefully we'll just do really well. I don't know. Those are both take by turn 13 and hold. Well, that's the fine... Well, yeah, okay. Yeah. Enough... Wait, I was about to say enough talking, but let's make sure everyone actually has support. Darn Canadian armor being more expensive. So let's actually look at our units now that we have made a plan. So maybe we should have looked at our units, then made the plan, instead of being like, this is the plan! Hope our units can do it. So that's good. We've got the 1st Canadian. They're all good. The 5th British in the south. They're all ready. The 231st UK Brigade. They could use one more step. And we'll give one more step to the Canadians. Alright, over here, you are ready. You're out of range, but you're ready. And I can't even touch you. Alright, let's hope everyone's ready. It's a bold move, Cotton, but it just might work. That's not how that line goes at all. Alright. So we'll start in Taranto. Let's scout. Okay. So the British Airborne can come in... Is that all? They can only come in one place, and it's Taranto. Good. That'll give us an opportunity to grab our first objective. Our supply is now up to 90%. Bring the airborne in. They're just like, surprise! We are the airborne! They wouldn't have that accent, but you know what's going on. Now they're very weak and out of range. So that's unfortunate. I didn't expect them to be so weak. Darn it. Oh well, good luck holding. Let's... Oh, we've used our air recon. Okay. I can already see that we're gonna... Ooh, wait. Can we help him out with, No. No. Well, that's unfortunate. We could use the amphibious landing over here, though. Hi, guys. There we go. Proton is ours. Commandos added. Alright, I would love... I don't want to add the commandos here. But if we could strengthen them up... that'd be good. Or we could add the commandos here. Attack 8, defense 8. Alright. You're gonna need it. And we're gonna turn down the music just a little bit, because I remember in the videos I was thinking to myself, the music and the sound effects are a little bit too loud. So hopefully you can still kind of hear it, but it's not overpowering. Hopefully you were able to hear me throughout the last episodes. Alright. Oh, that bridge is blown. Alright. If only there was someone who could fix it. Oh, lovely. Shucks. The Italians have learned our only weakness. Not having bridges. Oh, don't put down a pontoon. Alright, so we fixed those bridges, but it'll take time. So yeah, they've used our only weakness against us. Not knowing how to magically teleport. We'll keep the British hate moving up. So that's good. So we're on a good roll here. Now that is also a weak German unit in the north. Now we have a saturation strike. This is new. You target a visible enemy unit with a heavy air attack. It can damage units in adjacent hexes, even friendlies. Following shifts apply to the strike. Oh dear. So -1 if the weather is mud or snow, if the target is in mountains, forests, or cities, but +1 if the target is green. Like, what are those? Those are planes. I don't know. I'm a green soldier. I think it's more of like they just don't have the training or whatever. Alright, let's do our landings in Salerno. So it looks like everyone's got a designated landing slot. So we'll send in the Rangers first. So far, so good. Now the 46th British. So far, so good. Alright, our supplies will come in there. Alright, so we're all in supply. We can bring the HQ of the 5th aboard. All ashore! Good, mortar pool. Alright, so the landings in Salerno have, at the moment, been completely uncontested. Good. Alright, I'm thinking... this would be a bold move. But we could use air strikes to take the airfield. That's sort of what I'm thinking. Because we have to take it by turn 3. So no matter what... oh, yeah, okay. Oh! Oh! Okay. Let's not use the super saturation. Will this actually work? Ah! Hey! Take reward. Oh, good. Oh, it just automatically gave it to us? Maybe? Yes. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. Alright, we'll use that. I don't know what happened. I think I maybe messed up. Where I... yeah. We might have... what? We may have... I don't know what happened. I think I messed up. Alright, well... everybody makes mistakes. especially when you're not paying attention. Okay, we've got okay, we're gonna have more units that can come in. The U.S. 82nd Airborne, maybe they can come in here as well. Hopefully, help us open up this pocket. But the 4th British Airborne Brigade did its job. They've seized the airfield. All right, our next objective is Berry. How very kind of you. Good. So far we haven't really seen much of the enemy. That's a little. Oh. What? It's like, take reward B26. I think it like wants to give it to me, but I messed up. Oh no, it's just saying that we have the air attack. Or did we get another one of those? I don't know what's going on. Clearly. We have trucks available. Oh yeah, we should probably start setting up supply lines. Although, isn't everyone's everyone's in range. But sure, we'll start establishing supply points. We've got 90% supply coming in. Alright. Huh. It's like the quiet before the storm. The calm before the... Oh, there they are! And they... Wow, they are there. They are present. Alright. So I think I messed up with the cards. That's it. So they are out of range, so we can't help them there. But if they do push us back, we can hit them back. That is a lot of Germans. They are prepared. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, let's see where we can. Oh no. Alright. 82nd Airborne has to come in at Salerno. So we're going to use heavy air power to hold this beachhead. It's like Vietnam. I think air power against panzers just isn't good. It's sort of what the game seems to be trying to teach me. Oh. Alright, we're gonna move you inland a little bit. Move you around like this. Well, if the purpose of landing in Salerno was to ensure that the enemy would... Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, we've got lots of little guys there. Okay, good. If the purpose of taking Salerno was to make sure that we'd kick the hornet's nest and get all the Germans to focus on us, we have succeeded in that task. Excellent. And we're already beating them back. So this is good. Meanwhile, in the south, this is going to be hard. Oh, never mind. It could be easy. Let's see. We have until turn 4 to take that. I think the combined forces of our really weak friends and our strong allies should be able to do it. Do the trick. Meanwhile, the Canadians will continue their push up the coast, supported by these people. Let's see, where are we dealing with? Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, they're in... What are you in? Village. Now, we'll be able to get around them, but that is annoying. Darn it. Alright, so they've already slowed our advance in the south. But we could use our assets to try and break through there, but realistically, we shouldn't or won't be spending a lot to help the British 8th. I think they can take care of themselves. And I really want to just beat back the Germans here, because if they fall here, then we just slide across and grab everything. And I think our airborne forces will be able to handle... There's no one in here. Oh, man. Should be able to handle these areas. And that will get our supply up to 100. 100. That's... Oh god, we've lost the war. We're speaking German. Alright, so it looks like we can hit them, but let's hit them with more air support. I said more! That's the spirit. Good. And we can even... What do we have going on? Alright, the British Armored will be coming in. I don't know who they're going to, though. That's one... I wish it would give, like, a little... All you need is a little extra thing right there. That could have an 8 or a 5. And then I'd know kind of where to expect them in the world. Because I don't know if they're coming down here or over here. Or Salerno. I assume Salerno. But I could be wrong. I could be pleasantly surprised. Or very sadly unsurprised. I don't know. Actually... Okay, we're not going to waste a... We can hit more places than I expected. Here I thought we could only hit this stuff. But I was wrong. Oh, maybe it's based on this unit. Okay, so we could use this 7 times, maybe? So, like, if we're in serious trouble in Salerno, then we can just hammer time. Okay. Let's definitely use a naval bombardment on this guy. Never mind, they're coming from there. I don't know what's going on. What is life? I don't know. Alright, we can get you 82nd. We're gonna get you more US troops. Maybe we should get that guy more US troops. Let's give you a Sherman and an artillery piece. You'll be fighting in the trenches with the rest of us. And let's definitely strengthen. We'll give you a Sherman. You Rangers. Are you just made it? You are just all Rangers. Alright. Sweet. So we're going to have crazy Ranger Sherman task force hiding in the mountains for some reason. Awesome. That's good. Our forces are good there. I think we got this. Let's just make sure we're not going to be destroyed over here. Good. Alright, the advance is going quite well, if I do say so myself. And I do. We'll have more trucks if we need them, and more elite replacements if we need them. Excellent. Alright, the advance is moving according to plan. Oh my god! Oh! 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 They've wiped them out. Alright, so we've lost an entire unit. Hit them. Hit them! They've cut off our forces on that side. Okay, so that was a very strong counterattack. Very strong. But they've overplayed their hand. Alright, looks like the British Armored can only come in at Salerno. And literally only Salerno. Oh man, that was brutal though. We've destroyed them though. We've taken our revenge, but losing an entire unit. An entire unit. US 5th. KIA. So an entire US unit at that. So it looks like the Germans are starting to re-establish a line there. We've gotten some intel. We've gained some intel. We'll take Bari. Our supplies are now up to 100%. And it does look like the Germans are starting to fall back. Probably because we've cut a lot of their lines so far. So this is good, but it's... This is the first heavy losses that we've ever taken in a battle, so I'm just not used to taking heavy losses. Oh man. Alright, we got quarter pounder. Let's see, and then we have a full list. So we do have some UK troops coming back. So that had to have been a UK unit? Why does it say the US 5th? I think it was the British 5th. Or 45th? I don't know. It was definitely a British unit that got wiped out, I'm fairly sure. It was 100% most likely something. Oh, man. Jeez. Alright, well, on this side, though, we can keep advancing. It's a bad time. Alright, good. So they'll be able to link up with the Salerno forces. And I think what we'll do is we'll shift some Canadians and British over into the east to help our woefully inadequate British paratroops. While the UK, the 231st Brigade, and the Canadian Armoured keep punching up north to Salerno to help them out. Heavy losses all. Ooh, we could use that whole mortar pool to all units. Mortar pool. Let's try it. This will be our first. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I was like, no, they turned invisible. Oh, cool. I like motor pool. Alright, so we're keeping them moving them upwards, forwards. We will deploy, you know what, maybe, yeah, we'll have the 8th be moving to the east. So we'll have the Canadians sort of move up towards Salerno, but assuming, just in case they need assistance. But if we've driven back the German attack, then we'll then have the Canadians leap in, fold in to the east. And that's where we'll start preparing for our main attack against Foggia. Alright. I guess intelligence is important. Military intelligence, I mean. Why am I doing? Oh, we have intelligence there. Okay, so also human intelligence, just basic human intelligence. I mean, of course I don't know what I'm doing, apparently. Oh my god. Alright, let's push out from Salerno. Napoli. Our goal is in sight. Looks like we can drive back the Germans even further. Alright. So far, so good. And with our new... it's so good to have full supply. It is a necessity. Don't know why I did that with like a sort of French accent. Oh my god, I'm doing it again. It's happening. Alright. Ouch. Let's... Ooh, hello. Huh. We can start trying to punch into... Did you take out a full loss? Ah, jeez. Cranky the blighters. And they're taking losses. This is crazy. I guess we are fighting Germans. This is just... This is madness. Alright, let's get you a Quarter Pounder. Which means you get the 17 Pounder. How's that? What does that do even? I've just given it to you. What does it help you with? Armor. Okay, so our armor is really good at taking out armor. Good. So we are making advances out of Salerno. Salerno. There's a German unit here that I'm worried about, so we'll keep you close by for now, but then you'll be joining the main pushes north. We just don't have enough troops. I mean, we do have enough troops. I just wish we had more. Alright, I guess we'll use our air power against these two targets. Make him sad. Or make me sad. I wish I had spent them on these guys. Oh well. Alright, so we're advancing quite well. Oh. I'm worried about these guys. Alright, what about you? What do you have in your false pool? Nothing. You're weak. Can move them forwards, though, to keep a tabs. So we're doing well. We're doing alright. It's precarious. But I think... No! Why? The horror. The horror. This is... Because there are so few units and we haven't taken any losses yet. Oh, that's what it means. So the British 8th takes a loss. It hurts. It hurts losing people under your command. These little guys, they have souls. They're depending on us. Alright, so we're definitely gonna link up on that side. Oh man. I just wish I hadn't done that. Napoli is ours, though. We'll now need to dig in. I think we can do that, right? Oh, yes. Oh, we can do it next to him. So I think we're going to just dig in around Napoli. Or even push further. Alright, there we go. I'm just worried about the, Where did the Germans go? They're so maneuverable. It freaks me out. It's like they showed up, they weren't around, they came in, killed a bunch of us, we killed a bunch of them, they ran away. Then they showed up somewhere else, killed some people, ran away. Down those Germans, their lightning wall. Alright, we're gonna have some US infantry that will be able to help reinforce the Rangers. And we can use, unfortunately, we can use the 46th British as a main attacking unit, because if they take losses, we have more British steps because of that disastrous German counterattack. Alright, in one turn we'll get the 78th British, and another turn after that we'll get the 8th Indian. I imagine those both are coming into Salerno, so actually if they're under strength, we'll be able to help them out there as well. You... Alright. So we'll send the 45th Infantry to just take out this last unit, and that'll free up the Canadians to help in the east. So we'll have an armored unit in the west, an armored unit in the east. And I suppose we will use a motor pool. Keep our units going. And we'll move up the British 8th as well. So yeah, the British will be taking a position in the east, British and Canadian forces. And I guess Americans. We got this weird amphibious US airborne thing. They exist. We'll, what, are they elite? They better be. Alright. Yeah, so anyway, we'll be using these forces to attack Foggia, while the American 5th around Salerno... what are we doing? Sort of, maybe we'll use the Canadians to come up and we'll link up together and have combined force. Because this is a natural, this railroad between Napoli and Foggia, sort of a natural line to hold up on. The enemy is falling back, but I fear they may just be digging into the Gustav line. And that's where things are going to get difficult. Look at that. So we've got some impassable mountains in the center, and then it's just all mountains. Mountains, marshes, oh, why? So I think we'll be able to take Ortona, just because of the little bit of open ground there, but trying to take Cassino or breach the Gustav line could be difficult. So we got a motor pool. Ooh. Oh yeah. Alright, that's good. So we've got a strong presence. I guess without knowing how many Germans we're fighting, it's difficult. Do we just keep pressing forwards? I'm scared. Last time we did that... Okay, so the Germans have moved over here. Oh, we're out of air recon. I really wasted those. Not realizing they would come in handy. The Germans are shifting their forces to the east. Luckily, the British 8th have arrived. Let's make sure we've got enough supplies over there, though. These guys have supplies? Okay, we can definitely package up these supplies. Hopefully, probably, definitely. Alright, then we got supplies here, but let's base them out of, Mari. Excellent. Then we have our supply lines in Salerno, but we can move them up to Napoli. Can we call these back? No. Alright. So our supply lines are pretty stable. I don't know. Either we're doing really well and I'm being overly cautiously pessimistic, or no, the enemy really is waiting for us and the pain has only just begun. Yeah, we have air attacks, but there's no one to attack. No one that we can see. All right, let's cross the river. There's a unit. Are you in supply? You are not. Now you are. Alright, so we'll need to be pushing our supplies up there. Well, let's just hit you with air power, I guess. Make you feel bad. I guess we could have hit this unit with air power as well, but I don't want to just turn that into a ruined city and make that trouble. Because the Canadians could punch through them pretty easily. Oh dear. Alright. Well, let's just see what they're gonna do. Oh, of course! Yep, here come the Germans. Okay, so they've cut off the British. Oh, God. I knew I was overexcited. See, every time I'm like, should I be more cautious? I think I'm gonna be cautious. It leads me to not really actually be as cautious as I should be. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm totally cautious as I walk into the haunted mansion alone. But really, I'm not. Alright, so we're going to call in our airstrikes around Napoli. There we go. That'll drive back that attack. Alright, so we pushed them back. They're now in supply, so we don't need to worry about them. Got the central unit, but we can move in and just destroy them. Be gone, wizard, or whatever. Now this is a problem. But it won't be for long. We can actually fortify them. So we will. Alright, 36th Infantry will hold their ground. They will be relieved. Let's see, open that up. They'll be relieved by the Canadians. I guess didn't even need this road. Excellent. But we will push up with the British here. Oh, this is, well, of the British-American thing, monstrosity. Excellent. Alright, we have the Panzers. Panzergrenadier here. Alright. So we've got this maneuverable middle. We'll need to put down some more supplies in Salerno or Napoli to keep this front open. I think Napoli will be good. Yes. We'll keep it at 2 for now. Alright. Helps that we're able to just push along these railroad lines and that they can't blow them up. That'd be crazy. Just like in real life, the railroad is invincible. That felt good. So we've got a strong presence. Oh, hello. Kustenschnitt. Excellent. Oh, alright. Well, okay. Looks like we've reached the end once again. This has been part... Was this part 5 or part 6? It must be part 6, right? Maybe it's only part 5. Okay, well, it is a part, and we are going to depart. But we're in a pretty good position, I think. Every time the enemy attacks, we do drive them back with heavier casualties for them than us, but they are causing casualties, and that has been unfortunate. But I think we'll be able to win this. I'm confident. Alright. Good. And I'll see you in the next episode, hopefully when we get enough views and stuff. Excellent. Alright, see you all later.